Elon Musk, the world's richest man and the founder of SpaceX, Tesla, Boring Company, Neuralink, and many others, was recently on the Nelk Boys podcast, and they asked him about the prospects of a potential recession. Here's what Elon had to say.
Do you think we're headed into like a big recession?
I don't think we're headed into a big recession. I'd say like maybe a mild recession, but it could be a mild recession that lasts for a couple of years, something like that, you know. But the thing that's hard to predict are like, you know, like if there's like a war between China and Taiwan or something like that, that would send the world into a recession. You know, that's a possibility. You know, if there's some like big event, you know, and there is a challenge in China right now with
That shit's scary. The Taiwan-China.
The Taiwan-China stuff is worrying.
Tomato's scary.
There is, independent of that, there is there's kind of a looming bust in the property market in China, where they've overbuilt apartments and buildings in general. There's just too many primary housing units in China, which seems crazy because a lot of people in China, but that's a correction that's going to happen.
It's fascinating to hear someone like Elon Musk, who has so much data at his fingertips, talk about a recession in this way. But this isn't the only comments that Elon has made publicly in recent days about a potential mild recession. Here's Elon talking at the Tesla annual shareholder meeting just a few days ago about a potential recession.
My guess is that we're past peak inflation, and that we will have a recession. I think it will be a relatively mild recession, sort of, but I'm just guessing here. This is total speculation. But I would guess it's a mild recession for, I don't know, 18 months or something like that. It would be my best guess right now. You know, we don't have fundamental capital misallocations in the U.S. as we have had in the past, like leading up to 2008, where we were building primary housing units at twice the rate of household formation, which obviously doesn't make sense. And there were a lot of companies that were over-levered. The leverage or debt that companies have right now is relatively low. So, yeah, I would say probably mild, moderate recession, maybe 18 months-ish. And I think inflation is going to drop rapidly. That's my guess.
Now, most executives and CEOs will be the first to say they aren't macro investors. They don't really predict the future, and they're often wrong. But it's important to pay attention to what they're saying because they have immense amounts of data. They have entire teams dedicated to understanding their supply chains, the cost of commodities, the labor market, and what their customers want, including sentiment and actual purchasing demand. Ultimately, the CEOs are a great signal for how businesses are thinking about potential recessions and where they see strengths in an economy. Hearing Elon Musk talk about a mild recession for about 18 months or so, he's unlikely to be exactly correct. But directionally, I think that we should heed this warning and people should start preparing for worse times. At the end of the day, Elon Musk runs a number of companies that have to touch multiple supply chains, many different geographic regions, and across industries. That means that he's better suited than most to talk about what he's seeing on the ground and where he thinks the world is going. Be prepared, my friends, for the worst, and we'll continue to hope for the best. Elon Musk thinks we're headed towards an 18-month recession. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Hey you, did you like this video? Great, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and see you next time.